Previously on Danganronpa V3.
You narrowed it down to 2 people, and one of those 2 is the culprit, right?
So obviously the only thing we have left to do is Russian roulette! Oh god damn it! Yep, I told you guys! Commander 2.0 baby! Woo! And now back to a new killing game. Hello! This is NicoB, back with some more Danganronpa V3. We last left off, we completed the first part of the second trial, and right now I'm not totally certain, honestly, about who the killer is. I'm still leaning towards Kurumi, but I'm even less confident about it than I was before because of just the way that it was structured, you know, like the way she talked about her own alibi. I suppose it could be to throw us off of her own case, but it made me sort of more suspect about it. So I'll be curious. I'll be curious to see where this ends up going, who it's gonna end up being. But I like that. I like being uncertain about these things, you know? And that's usually what Danganronpa really usually tends to do for me. It always tends to throw me off my plot guessing game. But I like that, you know? I like being showing up here. Kadaka's like, you think you know stories, bro? Well, guess what? You don't know jack shit. Boom! And then curb stomps me. Ah, yeah! That's how I like it. I'm kicky like that. But yes, anyway, I read through some of the comments. I did see a number of you guys who weren't crazy about my criticisms of Tenko, and we're comparing a lot of what she does to Kazuichi. You're like, you know, Nico, you're fine with Kazuichi's creepiness towards Sonya. Like, why are you hitting Tenko so hard here? First off, I'm not sure why some people thought I was okay with Kazuichi's thing. I'm pretty sure I even said it like towards the end of the Let's Play. I was getting pretty sick of Kazuichi hitting on Sonya too. And she was clearly getting creeped out by it. But I also found them to be pretty different here. Like, for example, Kazuichi's towards Sonya. Sonya was kind of like, okay, she sort of let that shit go, right? She sort of played it off, but as the game went on, she started getting more and more comfortable and confronting it more and more. And that's when I started to get less and less comfortable with it as well. But for Tenko, she dialed the knob up to 11 in like just a few conversations. She also seems more oblivious than Kazuichi. Even Kazuichi could realize when he was getting like shot down by Sonya, and Tenko just doesn't seem to like get it, you know? She's even saying like Himiko's already picked me as her one true somebody or whatever. And it's just fucking weird. It just creeps me out. She's just being way more aggressive. And Himiko is also, it seems very clearly more uncomfortable than Sonya was. Also, remember Sonya was kind of kinky herself, you know, so it sort of played on the humor a bit, cause like, oh dear, I did a whole bunch of obscene things in that room. You sure did. It's still one of my favorite fucking moments in Danganronpa 2. I love that moment. But Himiko here just like no, just leave me alone. I get that is also Himiko's character, right, is that she doesn't seem like she gives a crap at anything, but she just seems incredibly uncomfortable, too, about this. She's not making me feel better. It's not like she's playing it off or laughing it off or anything. So, you know, and that, when I see that, it creeps me out. And then I feel bad for them. And then I'm like, okay, I want the other person to stop. I mean, that's how I feel. I don't know. Maybe it'll change. Maybe, like, Tenko will become more sympathetic later on. Maybe people are saying this because they know her full story or something. Something I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I hate Tenko. I just wish you would lay off Himiko some. I mean, it's probably not gonna happen. This seems pretty clear. It's like one of her characteristics, you know? That and degenerate males. Which, by the way, I also saw some of you thought that I was offended by her calling everyone like degenerate males. No, I'm not offended by it. No, it just gets kind of old after a while. It's to do the same thing if she was saying degenerate females, you know? Like, just gets old. It's like the 2 things that she does is talk about degenerate males and hit on Himiko. But I also don't know that much about her aside from those things. So it's like, I feel like if I maybe got to know her better, maybe then I would like her a bit more. So maybe I'll hang out with her in the next free time event or something, you know? Get to know her character, because I feel like there's gotta be more to her than this shit. But anyway, that's my take on it. If you don't agree with it, that's okay. But don't give me shit when I'm actually like sort of creeped out by shit that she does, because I don't think it's too unusual. And in my opinion, it's a much more aggressive tactic than even Kazuichi was doing, so. But anyway, so now we're moving on to the second part of the trial. We'll probably find out who the fucking killer is. I don't know if I'll be doing the entire post-trial part or not, because I did that last time and it was a really long video. And I know it like sort of worked, but it's also a lot of extra work for me. You know, when I have these just incredibly massive episodes that I have to cut and edit. So I don't know if I'm going to do that this time. I might stop it after when we reach the post-trial stuff, just to make it easier on myself. Especially since it seems like the post-trial stuff here actually, I think it might be longer than the previous games. I think the other ones was just kind of like, they would briefly talk about it and then get executed, you know? But anyway, let's get started, guys.
Oh, good.
Now then,
Back to the Monokuma Cubs Theater, except one short. Woo! It seems the voting is finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Wait, what are we talking about? We haven't gotten there yet.
The hell you
Wait, oh yeah. Wait a second. What result? Voting time hasn't happened yet. Yeah, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke?
No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember, Monotaro.
Oh man, you're right. Silly me. I'm so forgetful.
What? What's going on? Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie! That's right! That's the theme of this game! Truth and lies! Fuck hope and despair! That shit's fucking old Danganronpa! Nobody gives a crap about that anime! You kids are pretty gullible, huh?
Now then.
Well, anyways, just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3.
By the way, something I'm finding very interesting. So I am really actually liking the theme of truth and lies more than hope and despair. But they're also really drawing on some other interesting themes, like following strictly to the logic of the case, the evidence and everything, but also faith in your friends, right? And we're seeing that, like, we're getting like two sides. It's really interesting because they're taking characters that you would probably normally think would have more faith, like Angie, who worships this this god of hers religiously. But then when we came to the moment of fact checking, she was the one on the logic side with like Kokichi, like, yeah, fuck Himiko, you know, she didn't really give a shit about her. She was just like, you know what, yeah, I'm gonna stick to the facts. And it was interesting. I was like, oh, that she would fall into that category. And that's what's so kind of cool about this. I'm finding, I think most everybody's kind of sticking to the logics, but then the ones that sort of are more, I want to believe in my friends, we got Kaito and Tenko are probably the leaders of that. And then we also have people who are sort of in between, like Shuichi is probably, I would consider maybe the mediator between the two, you know? He'll fact check, focus on his logic, but he will also have faith in his friends as well. It kind of ties back to what Chiaki was saying in Danganronpa 2, I think, with the belief without doubt. Like, you could have belief in your friends and still doubt them, you know? Like, that's still a choice you can have. It doesn't mean you think any less of them or that it's unhealthy. No, in fact, I think it's more healthy to have some doubt, even in people that you are close and believe in. I'm finding it very fascinating.
The hell you saying?
Wait a second, we don't know the culprit yet. Yeah, who killed Rentaro?
That was chapter 1's case. How can you be this forgetful?
We're in chapters. Beep, beep.
Well, I hope you enjoy that insight. Okay, where am I? Chapter 6 again? Is there a chapter 6? Did I die? Where am I?
Another shocking truth revealed.
Oh!
Back to square one.
Right.
Square one? If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
Oh, shut up, Adara.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
Wait, what? If Square won, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
I feel like I'm missing some kind of reference here.
What movie?
Wow, what does that mean?
That's probably what you're asking yourself right now. Do you know what references we're talking about? There's so many references in this game. There's actually, I've seen comments from you guys that are like every episode actually explaining each one of the references, and there are so many. Like, so many more than I even realized. Ones that'll just go right over my head that I'm like, oh, that was a reference to something?
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
We shouldn't listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
Right, okay, so when we last left off, Maki said that she did run into Ryoma, which is gonna fuck up with the alibis of everybody else now.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Yeah, totally.
I want to talk.
You're so full of shit, Kokichi.
I know, right?
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab.
I told him to fuck off.
He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct?
Oh, right. Did we bring that up earlier?
Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video? Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Right. She said she didn't watch it. I thought she was lying about that, but maybe she didn't?
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pad.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked some people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Oh. When Kokichi went around and stole everyone's pad? Was he like, oh, by the way, Ryoma, just so you know, Maki's got your pad. Bye! Or was that before that? Everyone did that.
He told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video. Would have had to be someone who knew who had each pad, yeah. Kokichi!
What? What? I hate liars, okay? I totally hate them. Hate them so much. Nah, just kidding. You did it! Nuh-uh!
Kokichi.
I did not. Cubs pads! Gotta catch them all! I even got the pads belong to the people who aren't here. Now everyone can watch their motive video. Isn't that wonderful?
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
I knew... If he did, I knew it. Like, I knew he would do something to set this shit in motion, right? Maybe.
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
In this case, it's both.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Oh.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
Don't give a shit.
And then what happened?
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
What a bunch of horse shit!
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then. Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
Whoa! Yeah! 3 points for Kano!
If that story is true.
It's true.
Puffy face!
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected? What for?
Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, just to be fair, I don't like any of you.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
See, this is why Angie, like, I see a lot of people who don't like Angie in the comments, and I totally understand that. The very sort of avid religious person who, but is also a little hypocritical, right? But it is sort of an interesting character because she has that religious side, but she also seems to vie for hard facts.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
Huh? What now?
What'd I do?
You never answered my question.
Yeah.
Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Is that really important?
Yeah.
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma,
Could told other
it
people.
becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
That too.
Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony. Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma?
I reserve my right to Kameda silence. I remember Kameda doing that a lot too in Danganronpa 2, where he's just like, I'm not gonna say anything.
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Surprise!
Just as I thought.
But that's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party. I just checked who had whose so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see. Okay. I'm still wondering when Mondam returned them, though, did he return them to who had each one, you know? Because how would he know who they had handed it out to initially?
Seeing as that, you know, they handed them out to the wrong people by mistake at first anyway, right? Well, by the way, you guys pointed out, apparently, that that window in the back is actually official artwork of Mizono, like Mizono's legs, apparently, with a Photoshop filter on it. What? How the fuck do you figure that out? Like, seriously, that is really filtered. It's broken down to tiny little bits. I do kind of, I guess I kind of see it. It's got the same colors. I bet whoever figured that out was probably super proud of themselves. Like, oh my god, I've solved the Da Vinci Code.
I see.
It's probably Mizono then.
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility. If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely. Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Okay.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie?
She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
I think I might have a crush on Maki.
I thought you loved me, Kaido.
No, I decided I'm in love with Maki now. I'm very wishy-washy. No!
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
The world's a pain.
Himiko, it breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things.
Shut up, Tango.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime.
I think she's probably telling the truth.
I'm telling the truth.
It's time for Shuichi to decide. Is it a lie or the truth? It's the turning point. This will change the fate of this case. And I said I would believe in Kaido. That means believing in Maki. That means I have to do it. And he's all on the same page. Oh, we're gonna scrum this shit? I have to change where this argument is going. Just like Kaede did.
Kaede? Oh! Oh, it's lie time, guys.
I met with Ryoma.
Yeah. I think he's actually saying crisscross there. When it sounds like he's saying clock. I don't know how you can tell what he's saying. It just sounds like he's going blah, blah, blah. No, I'm having a seizure. Okay, yeah, starting off the lyrics, so I think this is lie time.
The previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
Oh, there we
No
go.
one can prove that this meeting took place. Then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie.
Can't say the two of them met now. It's too obvious a lie. So if I can convince them that Maki met up with someone.
I think that's, yeah, I think it's gonna be the lie here, right? It's Maki's not alone, right? See those two together. Okay, now.
Surely they would have come forward already.
I think it's gonna be this.
No one can prove that this meeting took place.
I'll reveal the truth.
Yeah, that's the way. Taste my lies.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Oh? Please explain.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh?
Wait a minute. This is cool. I guess this is actually a really nifty mechanic that they added in here.
Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything.
You don't have to say anything. Like, seriously, don't say anything, Kaito. Shut up!
Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs.
Like we always do. We were playing leapfrog back behind the bleachers.
When we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one.
No! You're lying, Shuichi! Shut up!
But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Yeah, Kaito, yeah! Get my back!
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
Oh!
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Cause fuck you and your big tits, Miyu!
Well, what the fuck? What? She just gets so frazzled, we all just forget about it.
That was easy.
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant.
I mean, who gives a shit?
I had no reason to bring it up.
Now, we don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma.
I actually wish she's getting better at lying. By the end, even Kokichi might not be able to catch on to it.
None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face? That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know?
Man, Kaito's such a fucking bro, man. I got your back, Shuichi. I always got your back.
What, now you're back to loving me again?
Yes, I told you, I'm very wishy-washy.
I wouldn't do something so uncool.
Yeah.
Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
I'm actually starting to think maybe this lie was actually something I had to do. Maybe there are a few times where you actually have to lie to progress the story, not just to get the back route. I think this might be one of those instances.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, I totally didn't say I wanted to die a while back in that weird flashback.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too. Belief shall set you free.
Make up your mind, Angie.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar, especially after we believed him for so long. We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
I knew it. Kokichi he sees through that shit. It's like he's lying, though. I mean, right, Shuichi? Right.
Come on, I'm still kind of new at this.
Now, Shuichi, you're the protagonist. You're not supposed to lie.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Yay!
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
Boo!
So, we're right back where we started. What a pain.
What a pain in my nuggets!
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, but...
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember?
So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. And if it couldn't have been the morning after, that leaves...
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Yeah.
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Ugh. I swear, some of the shit that comes out of your mouth, Miyu.
Dick cheese?
Ugh. Oh, don't repeat it.
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
No, they used the fucking zip line or something.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
Also, it also kind of hit me, though. I think the killer put Ryoma in the inner tube and maybe flipped him upside down in the water. So he'd already drowned by that point. So he's handcuffed, it's stuck in the inner tube, can't get out, and then drowns that way, and then like lift him out of there or something with the cable. I think the thing I'm just kind of unsure about is like I think he probably drowned in that pool, right? But then why is the inner tube still back at the pool, right? Why did it? I guess maybe she threw it back when she was done. I'm still assuming it's Kurumi. I feel like it has to be though, because she was the one who was working with the curtains. That's where the window is.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
And that's not because I'm lazy!
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
She always keeps her eye on my tits. No, I really don't.
I don't even play baseball.
Baseball's a pain.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
But that's also anyway. It had to be in the pool also because Monokuma had brought up like,
well, nobody alive would be in here. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Right, so meaning his dead body was fucking in there. Although if he was already, well, he would have. Did he drown maybe before the Exil showed up though? Or maybe was he drowned in the sink beforehand and then stuck it? I don't fucking know.
Calm down, everyone. Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments.
Whoa, what the fuck?
Disagreement?
Oh, I thought I was having a blade battle with one of you motherfuckers. Oh, I want to get out of this.
What?
Oh.
A disagreement? You mean you're split down the middle again?
Time to scrub a dub-dub. I mean, scrub it up. Dub.
The Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
We already did this before. It's not that impressive. Shut up!
Yippee! We've been waiting for this.
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again.
Seems our opinions are split on this matter. If we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail.
Oh, here we go, guys.
It's morphin' time! Split opinion! Yes, good! Good! It's a good thing you guys are doing this often, otherwise it would have been a waste of a gameplay mechanic.
Up.
Here we go. Here we go.
And there's climbing a stairway to despair!
Here we go. Next morning.
during nighttime. Scrub the bait, go!
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Boom!
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
No!
You were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them.
Boom,
Remember,
yeah!
the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this!
Got
You
this!
might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
Okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Oh, perfect victory. Here we go. Taste my truth. Ah! Gotcha!
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could.
Yeah, dead
I
person.
am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open. The whole investigation.
Damn right.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Whoever was above the piranha tank. Again, person working on the curtains would be above it. Oh, it's gonna be her. It's gonna be fucking her, I know it.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
Slam dunk! I'm sorry. That's kind of fucked up. I'm just like imagining Gonta just like leaping in the air with Ryoma in his one hand, just one arm in him, and just going boom! Slam him right into the tank. Guess I still got a ways to go!
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Gentlemen not dunk on dead person.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know. They used the ladder in the gym.
It's a step ladder!
Kade's ghost comes out.
Tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right?
Yes, woo!
So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder couldn't have been used like that in this crime. The ladder can't be moved. There's no time to move it. The ladder doesn't reach the window. There was no time to move it, I think. Ah, damn it! Ah, fuck! Okay, it doesn't reach the window. Does it not reach the window? Okay,
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage.
Oh, right. Yes.
If you use the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, that's what. Okay, she was saying on the pool side, trying to use the same ladder.
And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage.
Need the cable.
Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct? If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his tard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Oh my god, fuck the fuck me, you.
Gentlemen not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
Gentlemen not tard! Fuck you, Miu!
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Right.
God, it musclehead. Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
Aw, Gonta is such a sensitive, loving soul.
How the culprit moved the body from the window. Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow him all away with the truth.
Of course I have the answer, but I'm gonna let my sidekick, Shuichi, you got this, bro! It's all you, bro!
God damn it, Kaido!
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Seriously?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty.
Ah!
Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for. Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
Why me, dude?
Cause I'm an idiot!
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it. We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Yes. Maybe that is the case. Maybe... Oh, maybe he did get drowned in the sink.
Oh, that would actually be pretty savage. That's why the handcuffs were scraped up against... Oh, that's gonna be it, isn't it? His head was being forcibly drowned in the sink, and he's like shaking his hands trying to like break free or something. Or, like that's where the scratches on the sink came from.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it.
That's it! Yes!
We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
You guys are such silly goobers.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
It's important to remember, it's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
So who steered the conversation away from that, right? Can I go back and see? I don't know, maybe, but it's very subtle. I can't really tell if Kurumi is really trying to steer us away from it.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
What? Who?
Amy Kalba under the bridge?
More references, I guess! I don't think I've heard of that one, but okay!
We determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes, much too soon to quit. This trial's only just begun!
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
Fuck you.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Ah, savage. Ah.
Oh, here we go, guys. Alright, what we got? Makuma File 2, Piranha Tank, Wet Staircase, Black Piece of Fabric.
Let's establish the crime
Cool
scene.
rules.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
Probably the black fabric.
The cause of death was drowning. There's nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Drowned in toilets? Impossible.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Well, it must be the pool then.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
Shut your mouth, you noisy Sal.
Oh.
Sal?
No, it's the pool rules.
First, let's...
Yeah, okay. Trying to say, no, it couldn't have been in the pool. No. Lies. Boom!
That's wrong!
No, that's wrong!
The pool could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime. No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
Only a dead one.
Yep, a dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying. In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
Ew, Monophony, we're supposed to be related, you know.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
What the fuck? Yeah, fuck the Patriots! God damn it, Tom Brady, why are you so good at football? God!
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Oh yeah, that's it, isn't it? It's a fucking sink, god damn it.
Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue. Where is it? Scratched handcuffs. There was the sink, I think. Yeah, there it is, baby.
This is it!
Yes! Oh, come to daddy!
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Man, that's a fucking savage death. Seriously. Just sticking his head in there and just... Oh.
Scratch marks on the sink?
You see how much he was struggling. Understandably.
I believe those scratches were caused by...
There we go.
This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
I think I should have realized that sooner, honestly. That's where he was killed. Of course. So that's why there were so many scratches. I thought maybe he got, like, tied up there and, like, left there or something. Maybe woke up the next day or something and then he was killed and brought there. But, no, yeah.
Well, yeah. Sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab. The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yes, though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank.
Before he got eaten in a cyclone of fish.
I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
Ow.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Oh man, I could go for a Ryoma burger right now. I don't know about you guys.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
Oh yeah. Man, it's just making me hungry.
Stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shukuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
Damn, they got past my Shunpo.
It's possible they knocked him out before handcuffing him. Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
There wasn't anything in the Monokuma file would have mentioned that. Although, wait a minute. Wasn't his skull kind of cracked though? I can't really see a picture of it, but would that suggest it maybe?
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Whoops. Don't pay attention to little ol' me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
Thanks, Tsumugi.
That's been Tsumugi's words of wisdom.
Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
So we all agree Ryoma was drowned in the sink in his lab, right?
Alright, we're just gonna pretend none of us are that.
That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
Nobody cares what you think, me or you, even if you're right.
But how did the culprit carry his body to the gym from there? Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
Here it comes. Here it comes. Okay, now because the cable didn't get added to my bullets and shit, it's gonna be like some minigame, right? But probably like Hangman's Gambit. Like, how did they do it? Gonna go in my brain. I'm gonna surfboard in my brain.
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
Yes. What if that shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym did the culprit use? Right here, baby.
There!
There! I can see it.
The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
Just chucked his body right through that window. Hoo-yah!
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep
Repent.
hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Not necessarily. Learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I'd figure out how to get from the 3rd floor window to the gym. Alright then, I have to analyze possible methods and find the most likely.
Here we go, right?
The cable, right?
Oh, okay, we're doing something else. That'll be Hangman's Gambit again. When you have to deduce how things are connected, Psyche Taxi will start. Psyche Taxi? It said like Crazy Taxi.
You gotta run people over! Kill them all!
Okay, question. Other car. Letter cube. Time. Influence focus. The objective of this mode is to gather the letter cubes lying around to form the question. Use X to accelerate. Really? And move left and right with the joystick. By picking up letter cubes floating around, you can complete the question. Once you've completed the question, you head toward the escort that has the correct answer. Oh, right. Remember, you can scroll through images. Oh, this is it. This is essentially the snowboarding minigame of this game. Except I'm not snowboarding this time. I'm driving a taxi for some reason. Oh, whoops! I didn't even see. If it's the right answer, they'll get in your car. If it's the wrong answer, something bad happens. What? They just murder the fuck out of you. Also, there will be other cars on the road. If you hit those, you will take focused energy damage. All right. If it's getting dangerous, use R1 to concentrate, stay calm, and avoid them. Please drive safely. Enjoy the ride. Please respond at your earliest convenience. Psyche Taxi.
Oh, here we go, guys.
1, go!
What?
Oh yeah, here we go.
I can see myself in the driver's seat. Yay! Whoa! Get the fuck out of my way, bitch! Yeah!
there brakes? Actually, there isn't. It's just accelerate. I can't brake. I just go. Just gotta go.
Body was brought from where? Oh boy.
I can't move. What's happening? Oh. Thinking time.
The lab window. Boom!
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, I kill. Wait, so I'm just like, okay, I hit them with my car and kill them. Oh my gosh, this is so goofy.
Whoa! Whoa! Bye! Give me your letters. This thing moves like a fucking tank. It's like Mario Kart, sorta. Okay, not really. Boom. But I was brought to the gym from where?
Thinking time.
Gotta kill something. Gym door, gym window. Die, motherfucker. Boom!
Oh, they're getting in my car. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Just running at them at 60 miles per hour and somehow they're not dying. Boom! So there'd be other cars on the road? Oh, there they are. Get out of my bloomin' way! Road's getting narrow.
Oh, Monokuma! Yes! Oh, there's that one motherfucker. Oh, you got me! Ah, you show up in this game this time. How was it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? It's time. Cable, maybe. From window to window via the pool. Window to window. Gotcha! Gotcha! All right, that was pretty easy.
It connects! I'm not snowboarding in my mind. No, I'm taking it up to the next level.
Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Yeah, brain taxi!
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
Yeah, just chucked it.
I mean, we're talking about a body. It's not like tossing a baseball, you know.
Well, to be fair, Ryoma is about the size of a baseball.
Hey!
No, I don't believe he was thrown. But perhaps another way.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
Equipment to connect to the windows, I believe it was found near the body. Rope!
There! The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage. But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So we actually are saying it's the rope that connected the windows, not the cable. And I think the rope would have left like such deep scuff marks though into the metal frame.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
The rope is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows, according to the sign at the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet.
Ah, here we go.
And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
Well done, Kibo.
Pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Oh, yeah. By she, I mean me.
Wait, who said that?
I did.
Even
Last
if the
night.
rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
No. Kurumi is dodging now. She keeps saying, no, this is impossible. No, no. It's totally gonna be her. She's trying to deny, no, it's not possible. No.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
No, going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Another rope. There was only one, though.
I see. You need another rope to pull that rope over, and that's how it was done.
Oh, then it's impossible.
Impossible!
Sorry.
Wrong! No, I'm sure there's another rope. Or at least something that could be used as a rope. Here we go. Wait, did it get added? I didn't think it did.
Oh, wait. It did?
Man, was this it here before? Maybe it wasn't. Okay.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
Wait a minute. Was it really in there and I just didn't even realize it? Oh, it was. I'm such a knucklehead.
I'm such a knucklehead. I thought it wasn't added for some reason. Okay. Well, fuck me sideways. Never mind.
How long is it?
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side.
Okay.
And tie cable to other window.
I see. Tie them together, pulls the other one up.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
Clever.
That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Wow, nice job, Gonta. Gonta, very good with ropes. I guess. Because me Tarzan!
That's amazing, Gonta! You're so knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Gonta use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Gonta's just a big old teddy bear.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it!
Oh, yes! Orgasm!
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
We get it. Just tell us already.
For God's sakes, just do it!
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
Yeah!
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Oh, get wrecked! Oh god! And she just blasts off in the ceiling.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just the rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands.
Here we go.
But is there really a way to do that?
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
I already know the answer, but I'm not gonna tell you.
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me! You were definitely onto something. It's true the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. Problem is, how did they get near it? All we know that right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body, and we're close to the windows themselves.
Yep. Oh, this is it. This is it, Shuichi. Reach deep down inside your balls. Pull out the answer. You've noticed since the very beginning.
To make that work, they had to have used something else. But what would that be? What could they have done?
The inner tube?
All right, Shuichi.
Right?
The stage is finally set.
What?
Oh.
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial. It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
Together!
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Yeah.
Okay, I could do this! I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. It's the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Come on, think!
Here we go, Hangman's Gambit. I think it is actually. Maybe. Or inflatable or something? I don't see a C, so okay. Inner tube. No.
R.
Rope. Ropeway?
I see now. Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
What are we referring to?
Wow, you got drain damage or something?
Drain damage?
You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
I understand what they mean by ropeway. I mean, like a zip line? I'm not...
It's definitely that. There definitely was. Culprit used to move the body along the rope.
Okay, it was the inner tube. Okay. Oh, another thing. Okay. Oh, mine.
It seems where you have to deduce an image.
My mind will begin. Okay, we got cursor, focus, confirm image. Show question, dig up pieces. Oh, yes, I can see the inner tube in that picture there.
In this mode, the objection is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the left stick to move the cursor, erase the piece with X. The piece will be erased when two or more of the same color connect.
It's like Bejeweled!
The adjacent pieces will then change color in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right, you can remove all the pieces from an object. The trick is to predict how the adjacent pieces will change. When all the pieces on top of an object are gone, you can select the object as the answer. If you select the wrong object, your influence gauge will take damage. If there's just one piece left, you can press the X button repeatedly to break it. But that will incur a time penalty, so don't just button mash. It's not complicated, but trust me, you'll get it as you play.
Okay. Mine. Okay. Yeah, it's that right there. Inner tube. I think I might be screwed here in terms of actually being able to... Yeah. Yep. All right.
I see it.
I see!
Okay. It was
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows.
Okay, so yeah, it is. I don't want to call it ropeway. I never heard it pronounced like that. something more like zip line, but maybe I'm just fucking ignorant. I don't know. Okay, so wasn't quite what I thought. Like maybe they had it on like one line, and then they were like just kind of stuck in the two. But I guess it would have been easier for them to fall out that way. I guess as long as this was balanced. Although I feel like it could easily also, if the rope could shift and they could easily fall over. I think. No, if they stay in the middle, the rope should stay in the middle as well. Yeah, that's probably a bit safer than I was imagining.
And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway.
I see. They both rode on it. I see.
And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body.
Damn! Why does the Blackened always have to be naked when they kill people?
Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh.
Oh, shit!
Ah, you ruined the surprise, Kibo!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Okay, so I think, based on how this go, I think we're going to be working from the outside in. So I think Monodam is actually going to be the next one to die. I bet it's going to be Monosuke that kills him. But I can tell that Mana, Taro, and Monophony are actually starting to like Monodam, right? It's really just Monosuke that doesn't really seem to like him. So I bet they're gonna try on him, be pissed at him for killing off Monodam, even though they liked him and stuff, and then they'll kill him, and then so on and so forth, until they're all fucking dead. And NicoB will kill the last one, just like, you know what, let's just get this over with. Ah! Oh, I can actually totally see that happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the last one, I bet. They'll be fucking dead!
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth.
I ain't saying nothing.
Pops?
Uh-oh. Daddy's mad at you now.
I am gonna spank you so hard later.
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah. Oh, damn it, Monodam, you just raised your death flags. No! Monodam, why? No!
Monodam's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
I'll give him my gratitude, all right. He's gonna slay him.
Come on. The trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
Yes.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit!
That's some crazy kinky-ass shit right there.
But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily.
I see. They cut the rope, right? And that caused the inner tube to just fall into the pool.
All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway.
Yeah, just untie it.
Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side.
That fabric. Could that perhaps not actually be a piece of fabric from Ryoma's clothes, but the culprits? And who here has a dark outfit, right? Eh?
Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
Nice toss.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
It landed... It fell in there. They couldn't get it back out.
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
The reason culprit left it in the pool is obvious. They don't like water! There's no time, it's nighttime. Didn't notice it.
Oh, it was nighttime.
That's it!
I thought maybe they just couldn't get it out, but...
Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
Honestly, though, how could you even get out of that pool once you got in there? Seriously, you see how far up the stairs are from where, like, the water level is?
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low.
Yeah.
Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
They're just like, fuck it. Not worth it.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. No, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up.
Shut up, Yogichi.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such
Yeah.
a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
Kyo just starts ascending.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
No, respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. We're so close, just one step away from the truth.